it up, but he also gave them a smoke to play through. Gizmy, he's gonna test this, and he gets away with the Shiro kill, but then they catch Poi awkwardly. Donk's not wasting bullets now.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, another multi-frag for Donk. Looking to get back to those absolutely astronomical stats that he tends to deliver on Dust 2.
That was an F1 peak.
It's a well-placed nade. Some early damage on Magix could help out this defense. Tanir, the solo walkout middle. Oh, Gizmy keeps trying to test these waters, but Tanir getting away with it, traded back by Poi. Long contact, drops Sira down to 40. Good on Device to hold his nerve and collect one. But that's Poi also now killed, and so this round could still go either direction. Donk has surpassed Device's line. Oh, this is going to spell disaster for Device, you'd think.
He's not even going to be worried about falling back. He still wants to stay active.
Nice adjustment. Shiro clipping Rain off of the Xbox climb up. Sira's push around through the long doors, though, catches Shiro totally unprepared.
How'd that even happen?
Device is down to 20 HP, so that's going to invite Donk to go for the duel, and now it just falls on this catwalk retake, which they're not even going to attempt, right? Sira, you don't have a kit. Bomb at the halfway point. 6-0, the Team Spirit T-side start. I'm just trying to stir up a debate. Get the people going. Ooh, wow. There you go. Actually, I think Device's most iconic spot is Spool on B-site train. That USP kill that should have been a graffiti.
Because there was nothing to memorialize it at all.
It should have been a
really
damn graffiti. They should have added jars of sauce or something. Finally, Donk goes down with nothing. Sira trying to kick it up a notch after a slower start to this map than the other two.
Yeah, run boost.
It's a well-earned man advantage, but nobody's actually locking you in on long, so you can start to work that bomb forward. They have a smoke for the cross.
They have lots of them.
Plenty of utility to try to make this come. Oh, he steps. Poi not ready for somebody that close. Gets pounced on. Magix dies to the smoke op shot. Okay.
Headshot.
Nicely done, Device. That's going to force Shiro's hand to come and try to reclaim this op. Zontix walking out through the mid doors gets the better of Rain. This one could still go either way.
Shiro might want us to stay hidden for a second, because now there's actually a chance this goes around. That's so nice. Oh,
Gizmy's done. Device returns the favor, but Shiro didn't go for the plant. He goes wide for the frag instead, and now Shiro's also going to give us something to talk about. A nice triple kill sequence for a player that's been a critical piece in decider maps of Spirit's series.
Begib dich auf ein spannendes Inselabenteuer in der Welt von Splatoon Raiders. Mach dich bereit für neue, actionreiche Farbschlachten und erkunde unterschiedlichste Gebiete auf der Suche nach Schätzen. Splatoon Raiders, nur für Nintendo Switch 2. Spare jetzt 10 € beim Kauf der Digitalversion im Nintendo eShop und Nintendo Store.
Egal wie viel du über Autos weißt. Bei uns landen alle im Richtigen. Vertrau dir, du hast ja uns. Mobile.de, Deutschlands größter Fahrzeugmarkt.
Für den Hund. Rinti-Kennerfleisch, reich an natürlichen Fleischstücken, artgerechte und ausgewogene Fleischnahrung für ein langes Hundeleben. Und für empfindliche Hunde Rinti Sensible. Ausgewählte Fleischsorten mit optimaler Verträglichkeit.
Big Dick Device.
Oh, okay. Fair enough.
Shout out Mongols, because 2 players of a roster change, big moves, made it feel like maybe they would also sink. They
Very
held
tough
it up.
For 100 Thieves, they have this route.
Donk's gonna blow open your smoke so that your cover's gone and kill you like it's nothing. I mean, he just runs you down like you are a speed bump. And he hits it with speed on purpose. Gets a little air because he's just looking for excitement at this point. He's looking for somebody to try to hold him back. They are running rampant across this T side. It is double digits, 10 rounds straight out of Team Spirit. And if you only tuned in for this decider, you would have never known that 100 Thieves actually just embarrassed Spirit on Mirage. I swear.
Truly did.
I promise you that is what happened. They were
great to watch.
embarrassed on the second map of this series. And again, you can objectively say that 100 Thieves have had a more successful start to this season than Vitality, Furia, and Falcons. That is an objective truth.
Yeah.
Nobody can take that from them, even if Team Spirit have stomped them into the ground like a cigarette butt. These guys just got smoked.
They got to win a round, though. Otherwise, unfortunately.
Well, it would be a sad way to send them off, I'll tell you that much. Donk forgot to react.
He's looking at his radar. Donk looks at his radar?
I still don't believe it. 2 players left over in the CT side, 100 Thieves. It's a hard-fought battle up against a 20-6 Donk. This third map is just an anomaly in the series. Go ahead, device, give it to us. Nah. 12-0 for Team Spirit. The Mirage whooping that 100 Thieves dished out, it just got upended. Hell of a third map so far. Shiro's got Berettas. Zontix has a smoke. Shiro doesn't like the quietness of this situation. He's going to go for the push. Uh-oh, tunnels control now for Spirit.
Now they open up big
Smoke
block.
onto the door. Beretta's come back. Shiro, what's up, buddy? 2 kills to your name. Yeah, he gets the third. Oh, Gizmy. Poor Gizmy. 1 versus 4. He's halfway through it to avoid the 13-0. Oh, he got him.
Wait a second.
Gizmy kills Tanir. 15 seconds to the clock. Gizmy could be your hero. And he's just got to push into this bomb site and figure out where Shiro's at. Right there. He can't stop it. It's 13-0. 100 Thieves eliminated from the bounty after shocking the world with the Falcons upset.
But nothing crazy happening here. There's no util for the CTs as the smoke is offered towards A. 4 men will rotate in that direction.
Seems like this was always the plan, getting ahead of the smoke here. Elish able to take down Magix very early on as Spirit initially looking for that long control. JT takes down Donk, so most dangerous player is gone. Zontix with potentially another opening here, but the bomb has a long way to go to get there.
Yeah, what is the awareness like for the squad of Liquid? Elish looking for that rotation to come through. Keeping eyes on top mid as Zontix is dropped on B. So no further rotation may be necessary for Liquid as far as B is concerned. That is secure. The bomb spotted, making its way over towards A site now.
Yeah, 2 versus 4 off the plant. Definitely not out of the picture just yet here, Spirit. We'll see what they can do. Shiro and Tanit on different angles. Using the headshots, position very well, takes down Elish, betrays the Shiro alone, and Jorko able to take him down. Great to see Jorko, the least experienced player on the roster. You know, we don't know exactly what to expect going from that online to LAN environment.
Not everybody leaves money in the hole for the AWP in a round such as this, but you can see Shiro leaving a little extra. I'd like to see more Warpers take this consideration. Great double pick there from Liquid. And again, maybe a tease of hard counters potentially to come. The trades will be good enough. There's still a threat in that lower tunnel. The bomb carrier, Shiro, makes it a 1v1, able to drop JT. Either way, it'll be an expensive round for Liquid. But this is a must-win for Jorko. 4-0 for now. And Shiro knows he needs a headshot.
Yeah, presence of mind there for Jorko not to peek and avail himself to that angle. Waits for the bomb to start to be planted. That does give him an edge here on the positioning. Jorko catches Shiro. They're ready to party here. This is great stuff from Liquid.
God, my asthma would be on fire if I did that 3 times. Again, the stats are fantastic for Spirit. Yeah, and they cannot be denied. Only losing to Falcons and Vitality in 24 matches.
positioning here, though, very, very strong for Spirit on the attack into the A side. Jorko's a little bit exposed. Nice flick shot. Takes down Magic's air headshot, no less. Falls back to the long position. And so they will actually be conceding the site. You can see Spirit is concerned that perhaps Jorko's still in position. But Jorko just holding on to long right now, trying to ensure that the rest of his teammates can be set up for a 5-man retake.
I think Zontix's position outside long doors may be one of the biggest factors in this scenario, but Jorko's got his back covered, which allows him to focus on this position. That lurk is dealt with by Elige. Now it's game on. 3 on 4. It's Spirit who need to clutch here. And Donk needs to find his first kill.
Yeah, Donk's actually creeping forwards deeper onto the site. He catches Malps unknown, and now just Elige against 3 players here. We'll be able to take down Shiro, but at this point, this retake is going to be very challenging. All up to fall back here and play it safe, but...
Amusing to see Donk holding the AWP. I think his rating on HLTV is 1 out of 100 with a sniper rifle. Obviously, he's saving it for his teammate. But there are some irrelevant stats for you. They could find themselves in trouble early then. Going for the full force now, which ain't looking good, bruv.
Yeah, just able to get into a very, very fast position, but they're just as quickly out under the cover of smoke here. So for the Spirit side, they may be unsure as to where these Liquid players are. They might be able to get a catch here, potentially a flank, because in Zontix's mind, they're still probably in lower dark, but looking to go for the peak, gets caught off guard. There's a couple weapons here that can be collected for Team Liquid. So they have options now. A couple rifles, Donk on 12 HP.
So it does give them more options there in that consideration, but I don't know, do you save here? There's a lot of value in what they're holding right now.
Yeah, I think the save would be something that makes sense. Of course, they spent all their money into this round, but perhaps they understand they did get that dink onto Donk earlier, so might be looking to go for this one, sensing some potential. They start to try to test the site. Elige is the first one to fall. Though Naf is going to take down Shiro, and again, Donk on 12 HP here, does have the orb at range. So Tanit, is he going to be able to hold this one by himself? The 1v1 is going to be crucial, going very deep on this peak, completely catches Jorko, breaks the potential crosshair placement play from him, and now, what's all that Naf can do to fall off? Donk, I feel like it's kind of risky.
Still 1 out of 100 on HLTV for Sniper. The stats will remain the same. But that's a noble effort there from Liquid. They had the smoke up to thwart the AWP position on long, but just left to Naf doing Super Mario with the MP9. Didn't get as much as he would have liked, but they got some damage there.
And I'm sure it's a result of, some of the stuff we've been hearing from Elige and just, how awesome JT's calling is. The team's very active.
Oh, my word.
Oh, my goodness, he gets decapitated. At least it's a round where they only have USPs, so there's not a lot at stake. But that, I'm sure, is something we can expect to see on some of the buy rounds as well.
Style points for Shiro in the anti-eco. So the question is, how do Liquid stabilize? Let's not forget recent results that Spirit have had on Dust 2. They are in very good form. The desk spoke about momentum, and I mean, the question is, can Liquid get back into this half? Once their buy comes through again, can they stop the train that is Spirit from going through all their houses? I think this round will be very telling in that regard.
2-3 the score, and Liquid in with the next buy. Jorko back on the AWP. Very nice indeed. Ooh. Kind of gruesome.
Or is he just there for the swing onto Jorko, should he fire a shot? This presence on short is important. It will allow them to hold this position. They are starting to poke in a little further, while a lot of CT presence is being had on short. There's Naflight to pop out, but now with his teammate getting dropped, it's really important he stays alive there, and he's able to do that. That smoke is quite timely as well.
That's really important, especially because the whole setup there is that JT draws out the player for Jorko to finish off, but instead, it's going to be the case that he goes down. They do get a kill out of it, but 3 versus 4 for the CTs. This is such a good layup right now for Spirit. They just have to combine forces and then go for a final attack. Looking like they may be thinking about the catwalk position, but look at Liquid again getting active, and just a miss there for Elige. Very unfortunate, and the punish from Dawn comes in.
So perfect, just jiggling behind the wall, dragging the crosshairs away. Great positioning by Spirit, assuming nothing. Really neutralizing that threat from Liquid. You saw the crosshair, unsure which way to go when the player by the wall disappeared. And now the hunt is on for Naf. I don't think he survives this one. But again, Liquid trying to be proactive, but Spirit able to stabilize. Really good work from them. And he will be hunted.
So this is interesting. We had the smoke on Cat there. Liquid wants Spirit to go into mid. That is what Liquid wants to have happen. And so how many layers do we have from Spirit to try to force Liquid to jump the gun here? They may lose a player. There goes Tanir with the pop flash. There's Elise on the peak. It was always about this setup in mid. And for Liquid, they get at least one kill.
Make that one more. Oh, that's a swing and a miss from Shiro. And things get closer. Things get more difficult. Zontic's popped by Naf with the 5-7. Magix and Shiro have got a really tough job now. Shiro needs to try and stay alive as Magix comes to the rescue, but he can't come quick enough. 1v2, he's got 18 seconds. He has to win this by elimination, more or less. Some stolen utility, a Molotov on the bomb. Surely he has to hunt them down. He's just got to send it at them, and Jorko's picked up the AWP. That is a great way to turn things around for Liquid. We spoke about the rounds they need. Still a job to be done in this half. Plenty of util as we head towards that minute mark for Spirit, but they've just lost 2 players just like that. Elige poking, prodding. I told you he was a robot, and he's got the AWP as the backup in mid. Wonderful stuff, and that just cripples the round for Spirit.
And that was kind of the aim we were hearing about. The Maui highlight for Jorko. Hitting that shot, he had to kind of adjust. Very, very nice. But hold that thought, because in comes Jorko again. The long position. The counterplay to try to attack this spot here from Spirit. So 1v1 now. Mabs holds his ground. And with that, the chances for the round disappear. Zontix is going to fall before he can even think about getting the bomb. And Spirit, suddenly, it's a tie game.
And indeed, we have got a real match, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, and there's so much to go into, but the rounds keep playing out, so we don't have time. We've got the post here from Shiro. Pop flash comes through. And some extra utility as well. Perhaps Liquid really feeling this, but only 2 players. Oh, that's a disaster. Elise goes down. Naf is alone.
If Naf dies here, that might be the end of the rounds. Oh my god, it's getting worse. Magix is just in mid-doors for free. Completely unprepared for the flash over the top. But surely you can't pursue this one.
Yeah, they have to save. They have to save. It just they got it kind of almost looked like Liquid was somewhat expectant of that, but then it was such an early timing from Spirit that the opening setup from Liquid meant 3 players were still on A. The rotation was so far away. Yeah, it's an interesting switch up from the defaults from Spirit. Looking like they want to scale long slowly. And you've got Magix here, who's going to be creeping out Cat. This is a very important catch there from Malbs. And now Spirit committed, creeping up long. How much can Donk find off the entry?
This is really tense. So many numbers here. It's a full commitment from Liquid now. That's a great flick from Jorko. Has he got the rifle support? Goes back again. So many smokes, but Donk is traded. Looking for longer duels will favor Tanir now. 2 on 3, 45 seconds. Shiro creeping with the AWP makes it so hard for the CTs to peek. Who goes first? Who picks off whom? Shiro trying to bait that player out. You can see the barrel. But you know Naf's not going to peek unless someone else is engaged first. Looking for that. That's JT. Great answer from Shiro. Still surviving, still creeping. And that will be all he needs to turn that round around for Spirit. Yeah, it was fun to watch Shiro solve that conundrum as well. Just realizing he's going to stay in that corner until I find that first engager. Speaking of engagements, very quickly again towards the B bomb site, and once more Liquid are completely outmaneuvered. Lose those initial duels, and that's the round right there.
Yeah, they're looking for the lurker. They're going to pick up Magix again. But yeah, you're completely right. The deaths just on the B site, they happen too quickly. If Naf had been able to survive even 5 to 10 seconds, get one more kill out of that, this could be a very different scenario, but...
Well, let's see what they're doing here.
Going for it.
They may do some fishing. There are kits on the bomb site and one for mobs as well. I think if they lose one more player, if they lose the first player here, then that's got to be a wrap, but that may make things more inviting for the remainder of Liquid. The clock is ticking, and now mobs will find himself alone, down to the 1v1. He is the man with the kit, but Tanir just needs to not show. That bomb is very heavily ticked. That might be about saving an AWP. Don't know if they've got money to buy one next round. Last week, we've seen a lot of snipers on Dust too, with not much to show at the end of a half. 13 frags for Jorko, 10 for Shiro.
Going aggressive. Another fast timing into the site. Naf delivers just one, but the Liquid players are really fast behind this.
Yeah, but Spirits are ready for this as well. Will this be checked? Magic's in the back, holding angles. He could collect 2 if they're unlucky. Do they check this position? They've done their homework, so they may be expectant. And now he's just going to pull them in all the wrong directions as they try to secure the last round and a half.
Yeah, smoke, because at least he can't afford to wait out. That Molly needs all precious seconds as income to the peak is fantastic with the orb, the pop flash as well. Now this will allow to go forward here. Donk though with the defense. And now down to Mavs, 1 versus 2. The headshots though for Donk coming all day. 4 to 8 for Liquid. Can he come back? We're going to find out in the second half. Yeah, we have Donk positioned up on catwalk there, ready to receive any of the aggression, but initial utility sent there from Liquid for that initial control towards mid. Obviously, it's a popular thing for the CTs to be on Cat and into mid, but it looks like Liquid could bypass them here, just testing the mid doors. Spirit, though, not moving position from Cat.
Very good patience from them. Very nice from Liquid. They've got a lot more work to do, though. Some more follow-up grenades, a lot of ordnance in this pistol round, but they'll avoid most of the damage.
An Grenzen, Gleisen, Gates. Auf dem Wasser, über den Wolken, am Schreibtisch oder im Serverraum. Wir sind ein Team. Sind wir bald deins? Entdecke, was in wir steckt und komm zu bundespolizei.de.
Mark Foster!
Okay, Marc, du stellst jetzt unser S-Neo-Depot vor.
Ich dachte, ich soll Autogramme geben.
Die haben wir doch besprochen.
Danke, Mark.